Hello everybody, welcome back. I think it's time that we made some copper tools. I did some more panning. I got 40 here, another 20 there, which we'll save that for now. I got other things as well, but we'll worry about that stuff later. What I really want to get into is making some copper tools. So I got a little fire pit set out here for our crucible. We got some tongs so that way we can pick it up. The only thing we are really waiting on is our charcoal pit to get done. So while we're waiting on that, somebody did let me know that I was thinking about it wrong. The watering can is made out of ceramic, or clay, not wood. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and water our crops because they have not been getting any water at all. Most of that's already almost grown. Yep, onions are almost done. But yeah, it hasn't rained here in probably a couple weeks almost. Seemed like it would rain almost every day, and now it's like hardly ever raining. Might as well get these cattails while I'm here too. I guess maybe it did rain while I was sleeping or something, but we'll go ahead and get all this moisture level all the way to 100. I mean, technically I wouldn't have to do this if I just had water blocks in the middle, but I felt like doing it this way for this farm. Oh, gotta get some more water. Good thing I have water just right there. And hopefully that charcoal pit will be done soon. Well, while I was waiting for the charcoal pit to finish, I went ahead and built a pumpkin patch. So hopefully I can get a lot of pumpkins from this, and I might even add a few more patches since I got 5 more seeds. But let's go get that charcoal. Alright, there we go, 14 pieces. That should be at least enough for now. Yeah, let's start with the firewood first. Get it up to heat. Then I think I'll need to slap some peat in there. And then I'll hit it with the charcoal. Go ahead and empty some of this stuff. Throw that in there, that way I can try to get it up to 900 before I slap this charcoal in there. Oh yeah, I guess I should actually have the copper in here to smelt. Get these molds. Right now I'm just going to do the pickaxe and the hammer. And then once I have the pickaxe and hammer, we'll go out and get the rest of this copper. Which, the one thing, unless I'm just blind on seeing surface copper, is I did not see very much surface copper. So a lot of this copper I had to pan for. And I can't remember where I marked it, but I did find some surface brown coal. So we'll eventually have to go get that. But yeah, we'll end up digging out these 2 copper veins. I definitely need to use better colors. But yeah, we'll definitely go pick those up. Okay, so we got it 900. Dropping the charcoal. And then I shouldn't have to use too much charcoal for this, but I'll babysit it a little bit. And I do have enough, I forgot what it's called, sphalerite I think it is, that I can use to make some brass with the copper, but I think I'll wait until I have at least another 200, or I only have enough to make like 100 units. I'll wait till I can make 200, and I have a anvil, so that way I can make 2 brass plates, because we got a candle from the panning, and plus we got a bee farm, so we're definitely going to get lanterns. They don't all have to be made out of brass, but I might as well make... Actually, no, I should probably save the brass for torch holders. I'll probably figure out what if I even make brass, what I'll do with that. But the biggest thing that I want to get after we get all that copper is make a saw, so that way I can start building a proper house. I love that sound. Pop that back in here. And then I think I'll just make a little temporary forge out here in front. All this eventually will get taken down anyway once I get the house over there. But I'm gonna wait for these to cool, slap a handle on them, and then probably get out there tomorrow morning, because it is getting a little late, and get this copper. Alright, we got our pickaxe, got our hammer, which I'm just gonna leave the hammer here because its only use for us right now is to smash the chunks of copper that we'll collect with the pickaxe into smaller chunks that we can smelt. Got some ladders made. The other thing I did make is a sling, which it's not as good as a bow, and it's kind of difficult to get used to in the beginning, but you just throw rocks, and as long as you got tons of rocks on you, you got ammunition that's just easy to get. But for right now, that'll be our main ranged weapon. Oh yeah, probably should check on the farm first, make sure all the plants are watered. that might be something that I do kind of change with this, changing it to have the water next to it. I don't know if I'm the type of person that wants just water crops every day, but we'll see. Alright, got the crops watered. Yeah, I'm probably definitely gonna try to get some water sources in there. Like this one I don't mind watering when it's just one, but if I have to expand this out quite a bit, I probably will just have water blocks or water sources nearby, so that way I don't have to water it every day. But let's get out here and get this copper dug up. So here we are in the first little copper vein. And one thing that I wanted to point out is that now that we got a pickaxe, we can get the material to make a quern, so that way we can turn this grain into flour. And if you have no idea how to do that, so what you want to do is get one of these blocks, so rock block isolated. So we're going to dig out everything around it. So now that it doesn't have anything touching it, oh, gotta do the top as well. So once this block isn't connected to anything, it'll drop as a actual one, or else you'll just have stones which you can turn into other stone blocks, but you need 4 of these to drop. So we'll get some of that while we're down here too. And it looks like that was the first one. So 13. So we'll go ahead and get out of this mine and get to the next one. And here we are, vein number 2. Yeah, hopefully I get at least enough from this to get me a anvil, a saw, and then we'll go from there. These ones are poor, the other one was at least medium. So that's another thing too, is depending on the deposit. So this one, you'll get 20 units of copper per each one. This one you only get 15. So that's another thing to keep an eye out for. Alright, we're back with all the copper. Let's go ahead and grab our hammer, smash all these into chunks. So let's do the poor one first, which we only got 15 units of. That'll make 48, so that's at least 2 ignits worth. And let's go ahead and hit the medium ones, which that bumped it up to 100. So that's 5 ignits right there. Along with the other 20 that we have in here. So we got 120. That's definitely enough to get us going. And then eventually, or probably along with the saw, I will make the prospecting pick. So that way we can start hopefully moving up into bronze and higher tier metals. But that will be for the next episode. So I will see you guys in the next one.